Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Talk. My name is Wale Anyatoye, and this is episode 6. And today I am going to be discussing with you about why good employee leaves. The last episode we discussed about why good employee don't get promoted. So today it's a continuation of that very particular episode, and today we're going to be talking about why some of your MVP, your superstars on your program, why do they leave? You and I know pretty well, like, one of the nightmares for an HR or recruiting department is having the best of talent and watch them leave. Hiring process is always a game of chance. You have thousands of applications come through the door, and you have just only 1 or 2 positions to fill. If you're fortunate enough, you pick the right person, someone who is going to fit into your culture, someone who is hardworking, who is dedicated, who takes the company as if it is their own. People like that are very difficult to come by. So ask yourself, if you're blessed to have someone like that or people like that in your program, why do you want to watch them leave? So today I'm going to be cracking the code for you why people like that always end up packing their things and walking out through the door. The first reason why many of these employees leave is lack of engagement. People want to work in a place or work in a job that makes them feel as if they're contributing something. There comes a point in a person's career where it is not just all about money. Don't get me wrong, people want to get paid for the job they've done. However, it gets to a point where it's no longer just about the money. It's no longer just about the benefits. It's not just longer about the time off or all of that. Most importantly, they want to have a sense of engagement. They want to have a sense of purpose. So why not take your time and redefine and reanalyze what your missions are for your organization? The moment you're able to have that clarification, it's going to be easier for you to translate these to your employees, and the best of your talents are going to buy into it. If they know what the destination is going to look like, the journey becomes enjoyable rather than endurable. And that brings me to the second point: management failure. That's it. Very straightforward. Management failure. People don't quit jobs, they quit managers. When people work in an organization where the managers don't know what they're doing, they're constantly confused, and they have no sense of direction, even me personally, I'm going to be scared. Like, I don't see a reason why I want to commit the next 5, 6, 7 years of my life working with somebody who is constantly have no sense of direction, no sense of purpose. I spend most of my time at work and I spend the rest at home. So why do I want to work with somebody who is constantly confused, constantly second-guessing themselves? But this is one of the main reasons why your best of talent always leave. Because when you know you're good enough, when you know that you can help push the organization to the next level, and you're not mediocre at a job, little things like that, like management failure, is one of the main reasons why people always leave. So when you have the best of talent and you hire a manager and you watch them leave, you should start questioning who you hire as managers and how you put people into management. It's one of the main reasons why many people always leave those organizations. And that brings me to the third point. Let's talk about the elephant in the room. One of the main reasons why the best of talent always walk out the door is lack of growth. When there is no room for growth, and I know that I'm bringing my A game constantly to the job, and I know that I'm constantly pushing boundaries and leaving no stone unturned, I won't get rewarded with a career growth. The moment career growth is not visible or doesn't look like it's coming on the horizon, then why do I want to stay? This is one of the main reasons why people always leave. But you know what? Many organizations always end up deceiving themselves with performance review yearly and try to make them look good and say, well, the industry standard is 65% and we're at 77%. It still doesn't matter what the industry standard is. If the people at your organization doesn't feel like there's a career growth for them, or they can see a clear career pathway, then there's no reason for them to keep engaging themselves in the job. Is that you're going to end up with two things: either these people leave, or you're going to keep their spirit and they're just going to be working for the check and nothing more. That is something you really, really want to avoid. Let's talk about the next point: lack of work-life balance. This is one of the main reasons why a lot of people leave organizations. If they feel like they're constantly working in an organization and they don't have the opportunity to enjoy their time off. In fact, there are some organizations that's going to tell you when you go on your vacation, you have to take your laptop with you. So that even if you're in Bahamas enjoying some cups of margaritas, you still have to open your laptop and you have to work. Nobody wants to have to deal with that, especially when there are other organizations within the same industry that provides people with better life-work balance. So these are things that you might really want to evaluate, because if people are constantly giving their heart and their soul to your organization and they constantly work around the clock, you get to a point where they feel burnt out, they feel less appreciated, and they just want to go somewhere else where there is a bit of peace rather than constant noise all around. And lastly, the main reason why, if we have to put everything into summation, when there is lack of appreciation, when you don't appreciate what people bring to the table and how much and constantly they're pushing the table for you, it's a question of time. They're gonna leave. And these are things that you want to avoid. So I hope that I've been able to help make clarification as to why you keep losing the best of your talent to other organizations within the same industry. Thank you for listening, and my name is Wale Anyatoye.